Hey guys, so in this video we are talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. And we'll be going over which coins I recommend and why. If you're just getting started with cryptocurrencies, just know I do think that there is a lot of money to be made here in the long term. And yeah, hopefully that gives you enough reason to watch this video until the end. Right now there are over 1,600 cryptocurrencies on the market available for trading. And of those 1,600, you have Bitcoin and Ethereum at the very top of the list. We also have meme coins such as Dogecoin, which are getting a lot of buzz lately. So yeah, we'll go over everything you need to know about these coins, my take on which one's the best to buy, and how investing in cryptocurrencies could make you a whole lot richer. Let's get started. Let's go over a quick rundown of each coin, and let's start with Dogecoin, since this was the coin that was started as a joke in 2013. So Dogecoin, you've probably seen it on Elon Musk's Twitter feed, and this is a decentralized inflationary currency. So it's a little bit different than the other coins, meaning that there is an unlimited supply. Dogecoin is created by mining, and right now it seems like it is the meme coin of choice for most people. So now let's take a quick look at some of the price charts for Dogecoin. I have the CoinDesk opened up, and right now you can see that Dogecoin is trading for just over 7 cents per coin. Now by the time you're watching this video, it's probably going to change a little bit. I mean, this coin is extremely volatile, which I'll show you right now. In the last 24 hours, we can see it as low as about 6.87 cents, but then you can see that just earlier today, it spiked up to 7.9 cents. And then if we zoom out to the 1 month chart, you can see just how much this thing has increased thanks to Elon Musk, thanks to Reddit. Literally just a couple weeks ago, I mean, one Dogecoin was about 0.8 cents per coin. And since then, it's just absolutely shot up. I mean, we saw it shoot up for the first time back in late January. Then we saw it dip all the way down to around 2.4 cents per Dogecoin. And since then, it's been going up pretty smoothly. They rate the 30-day volatility as a 5.52, and you can see that in the last 24 hours, there have been 48,833 transactions. The total market cap of this coin right now is $128.19 billion. And yeah, going back to the last 24 hours, the total amount of value transacted was $479.67 million. The year-to-date returns is an amazing 1,250.76%. Now let's also talk about Bitcoin real quick, and I have the Coinbase page for Bitcoin pulled up. Right now, it's trading for about $44,969 per Bitcoin, which is just a little bit down from its all-time high recently. In the last 24 hours, we can see that the price has somewhat gone down from about 47,000 to about 45,000 where it is right now. And if we zoom out to the 1 year chart, you can see back when the pandemic first started, Bitcoin dropped from around like $9,000 per coin all the way down to about 3,800, so more than halved. And then since then, it's just really been on this upward trend. I mean, it got to like 11,000 at one point, dropped down just a little bit, and since then, it's just been really increasing a lot. We did have a minor correction once it hit about $40,000 per coin, and it dropped to, I think, about 31,000. But since then, it's recovered quite a bit. And we saw the biggest price movement recently when Elon Musk said that Tesla had purchased $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. So looking at the other stats for Bitcoin, you can see that the market cap is $838.1 billion. The amount transacted in the last 24 hours is $85.9 billion, which is just insane. And we have about 18.6 million Bitcoin in circulation, which out of 21 million, you can see there's not too many more to be mined. It's the #1 most held coin on Coinbase, and the typical hold time seems to be about 68 days. So really, Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency that is not regulated by any governmental authorities. It also uses a decentralized ledger known as blockchain. Bitcoin was created in 2009 by a person or a group known as Satoshi Nakamoto. It is a fixed asset, which means that there can't be more than 21 million coins out there. So there are a few ways to get Bitcoins, and the first is to just mine them. Basically what you're doing with this is you're solving mathematical equations and getting Bitcoins in the process. This takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of computing power, so don't think like you can just open up your MacBook and start mining Bitcoins. The other way is to just buy it with cash or other coins, and the other way is to sell things and accept Bitcoin as payment. The third coin I wanted to talk about is Ethereum. This is another huge coin, and right now Ethereum is trading at $1,733.07. We can see in the last month it definitely has been increasing from under $1,000 to almost $2,000 where it is today. And you'll see the price changing constantly because these coins are super volatile. They are changing all the time. So by the time you guys are watching this video, the price could be something completely different. And it's interesting to see the entire price chart for Ethereum because back in 2018, back at the beginning of that year, Ethereum hit $1,365 per coin. And it hasn't really recovered for a long time until very recently when the price suddenly jumped to higher than its peak back in 2018. Ethereum has a market cap of $198.5 billion. The total transacted volume in the last 24 hours is $41.4 billion. And we have about 114.6 million Ethereum in circulation. It is the number 2 most held coin on Coinbase, and people normally hold it for about 56 days. So Ethereum was created in 2015 by Vitalik Buterin, and I just want to clarify that Ethereum is the platform and Ether is the actual currency called ETH. Ethereum uses blockchain technology, which is a decentralized public ledger, and it's not only a store of value, but also very useful for smart contracts and decentralizing applications and services. Essentially, Ethereum is an app platform that allows for decentralized apps, aka the data is in the hands of the owner. Ether, which is Ethereum's native token, is needed to use the apps that are built on Ethereum's platform. Now, comparing Bitcoin and Ethereum, there are definitely some key differences between the two. And it's sort of like comparing apples with oranges. I'd say that Bitcoin is more like gold and Ethereum is more like electricity. Both are valuable, but they do have different uses and different purposes. And before you buy, you really do need to understand the concept that you are buying into. Which brings me to due diligence, which is extremely important. And after you guys watch this video, definitely go out and read more about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin if you want. And if you want $10 of free Bitcoin, definitely use the link in my description below, and you'll also be supporting the channel as well. So thank you so much in advance. Now, I didn't mention this, but you can also invest in Bitcoin mining companies instead of going out and actually buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dogecoin. For example, Riot Blockchain is a company that's really on my list. And if you look at their price chart, you can see just how correlated the price of Riot Blockchain is with the price of Bitcoin. And it makes sense because this is a Bitcoin mining company, so if the price of Bitcoin goes up, the value of this company should go up as well. But yeah, just another way to invest in crypto without actually buying crypto itself. And another really interesting fact is that about 20% of the supply of Bitcoin in the world is lost. People have lost their keys, they've lost their passwords, they've lost their hard drives or computers, and when this happens, unfortunately, those Bitcoin are just taken out of circulation. Okay, so now in this section, I'm going to be comparing Bitcoin and Ethereum. We'll save Dogecoin for later on in the video because I think that that coin is in a whole different class. So as of right now, Bitcoin is the crypto leader. And as you saw, the market cap is much higher for Bitcoin than it is for Ethereum. Big institutions and companies are beginning to back Bitcoin. For example, like I mentioned earlier, Tesla just bought about $1.5 billion of Bitcoin. So now for any Tesla investor out there, you also technically own Bitcoin. Tesla also said that they may start accepting Bitcoin as payment in the near future. Bridgewater Associates, Miller Opportunity Trust, Marathon Patent Group, MicroStrategy, these are some other groups that also hold Bitcoin. And in the news, BlackRock, which is the world's largest asset manager, recently filed with the SEC that Bitcoin derivatives could be a part of 2 of its funds. Beyond these funds, there have also been huge increases in the amount of money of Bitcoin owned by publicly traded companies. So now going on to Ethereum, in the news recently, CME Group has just launched Ethereum futures contracts. And on launch day, they registered $33 million worth of Ethereum futures. Institutions are also putting more and more money into Ethereum, but nowhere near as much as Bitcoin. However, it is trending up though. Its market cap is getting large enough where institutions can start taking it seriously. For example, Grayscale has started adding Ethereum to its holdings in great numbers. There's also been lots of hype surrounding the decentralized finance sector. Now, as far as decentralized currencies, one reason why I really like them is because, well, of course, the government can't really influence it. With the total US money supply something up like 40% in the last year, investors are going to Bitcoin and Ethereum to hedge against any possible upcoming inflation. Now, inflation is not guaranteed to happen just because we printed a lot more money. There are tons of other factors at play that I won't get into, but the whole thought of decentralized money is enticing for more and more people. Now, efficiency-wise, I really do like Ethereum because it fixes a lot of kinks in Bitcoin. Bitcoin takes a lot of energy to mine, and the rewards keep getting smaller and smaller. Ethereum, on the other hand, is created by a process called proof of stake. Basically, to mine Ethereum, you need to put up your own Ethereum as collateral. And this is basically called staking, which allows you to become a validator on the network. So that basically reduces the amount of ETH available in circulation, which raises the price. I also like that Ethereum is decentralized finance, which could eliminate brokerages and exchanges in the future. There are more useful things with Ethereum that make supporting it a great cause for a lot of people. Whereas for Bitcoin, it's more of like a store of value, sort of like gold, with not as many groundbreaking uses or advancements in technology. So in my opinion, if you guys want to invest in crypto, I definitely recommend diversifying. The more you have, the safer, because not all your eggs are in one basket. However, I definitely recommend being quite careful with altcoins as well as meme coins, because those are very volatile, they aren't really backed by anything, and yeah, you could lose all your money. Now personally, almost all of my crypto money is going to be in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think I have about like $200 of Dogecoin, which I bought just for fun, but that is a very, very small portion of my crypto portfolio. And right now I have Bitcoin and Ethereum in a 3-to-1 ratio, meaning that for every $3 of Bitcoin I have about $1 in Ethereum. I'll continue putting money in about a 2-to-1 ratio, meaning I plan to buy twice as much Bitcoin as Ethereum. Bitcoin is a bit safer in my opinion, and it's more of a store of value for me. I also know more about it, so that's why I'm going to be purchasing more of it. Ethereum is a really cool platform that could revolutionize a lot of things, so I do want to support that as well. I do think that it's best to buy both if you can. I mean, this is already a very risky investment, so it helps to diversify with these two coins. If you can only buy one, buy Bitcoin. And if you can buy both, which you guys should be able to since we just buy partial coins, then get Bitcoin and Ethereum. In the long term, I don't think that you can go wrong with either of these. And don't worry too much about your entry points, although I do like to buy when there are some dips. Now historically, we've seen some huge price drops after the prices have run up to new highs. Those times were more based on speculation, and now more and more institutions are backing it, and people are viewing blockchain technology as something useful and here to stay. So while I do think that we may see a correction, it shouldn't be nearly as big as the drops before. Okay, now as for Dogecoin, it's not really backed by anything concrete, and it really is a gamble. If you're good at reading technical charts, then you may be able to swing trade Dogecoin since it is so volatile. Or you can buy a lot, then tell Elon Musk to tweet about it, and then sell it right away for a big profit. You can absolutely make money very fast with Dogecoin, which we've seen in the last couple weeks, or you could lose it all very fast as well. So really, I compare it to gambling in Vegas. I don't recommend buying it unless you acknowledge that it's gambling and you're okay with losing all that money. It's also not available for trading on Coinbase, but it is available on Robinhood. So I will put a link below to Robinhood, and when you use that link, you will also get one free stock just for opening up your account. Overall, you guys, not all your money should be in crypto. There are many other investments that are much, much better and safer in my opinion, such as stocks, real estate, bonds if you want to be really safe, investing in yourself, or even into your own business. If you haven't already, I always encourage new investors to just get started. It really does not matter how much money you start with. Coinbase is what I use for almost all my crypto, and it's the platform of choice for most people. Now, once you have maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars of crypto, then it might be smart to move your coins into your own personal ledger for safekeeping. But for now, just get Coinbase, use my link, get $10 for free, and just get started. It's really that simple. I hope you guys got some value out of this video, and I just want to reiterate one more time, please do your due diligence before buying any investment, especially for crypto where it's so volatile, it's so, dangerous and speculative. You really have to do your own research and think for yourself, is this something that I want to put my money into? Anyways, once again, thank you so much for your time. Happy crypto buying. And if you guys like the video, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel to see more videos just like this. I make a ton of content about personal finance, investing, and entrepreneurship. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.